I find it interesting how we treat loss like it's another part of life. Like too much of loss of anything is not a big deal for anyone. Losing anything constantly, people, opportunities, things we work hard for, hits harder than most of us admit. And somehow we keep going. We gotta be humble in nature because we don't compare ourselves with other people despite us being capable than most. When most people are known for something good that sets them apart and brings them notoriety, approval, and influence, they'll gladly show it off because it validates them. It's strange though. We know the things we're going through separates us from most people. We carry more than anyone around us will ever understand, and we survived it, but we don't feel anything from it. No pride, no sense of accomplishment, no sense of self, just pressure. We always have to be more and do more. We stay humble, but every mistake hit us like a failure. We chase perfection even though we know it isn't realistic. The truth is, people slip up every day. We probably make fewer mistakes than most, especially considering how often we are pushed and tested, and that should count for something. If we're being honest, a lot of what we do, the reason we push so hard, isn't only about satisfying ourselves. It's because we've been through so much that we forget to appreciate what we survived and instead focus on what we lost. If pain and struggle can be converted into something visible, like a physical form, we'll probably see ourselves as strong, impressive, unbreakable. We will appreciate that more. And the truth is, although we don't have the physical means, in many ways we are impressive. In many ways we are that people, strong people. But we're so hard on ourselves because deep down we just want back what was taken from us. The truth is, some of us are tired. We need rest, a break, a moment to breathe. Even a short escape will feel like a full vacation at this point. But most people aren't built for repeated losses without having a mental breakdown. It's more common than you think. Most people in the world experience at least one of what you go through and lose their mind. You experience a combination of them all. If it's not one thing, it's another. If it's not this, it's that. Someone not being satisfied with all that you do. It's always a problem. You're never enough. More. So it raises the question, what does that make us? Are we unhinged for surviving it? Or are we tougher than we realize? What really stands out to me is how easily we learn to handle loss. Almost to the point of treating it like it's normal. The way things disappear from our lives sometimes feel unreal. Like that moment in the Avengers when Thanos snapped his finger and people just fade away. Imagine meeting someone new, reaching out for them, and then suddenly they're gone. You swore they were right behind you, but now it's like they never existed. When that happens enough time, especially like that, it can either break a person or force them to grow in ways they never asked for. For me, I started to see these moments as something that pulls me closer to God. Not as punishment, but as a reminder. A way of stripping away the noise and bringing me back to what matters. Because sometimes we get so caught up in chasing things, gaining things, that we drift away from who we are and what grounds us. We lose sight of Him and even ourselves, so we suffer loss to break that spell, and then we go back to Him, and it's a continuous cycle because He loves us, that He fight for us to be removed from the world. That's when I came to realize that good people suffer more than wicked people, because the truth is nobody is fighting for them or against them. Sometimes I get tired of the loss, not because I'm afraid of it, but because it doesn't feel good. Sometimes I don't feel like converted it into strength because it's hard work. If you know, you know. That constant tug of war of being pushed and having to pull back. The push and pull of your mind, your sanity. I know the physical brain is elastic, but this is spiritual what we're dealing with. When I look at the choices we had to make, it's wild. How often we have to pick between holding on to our humanity or doing what feels good in the moment. In situations where you're treated unfairly, reacting the same way can feel justified, but it also makes you no different from the people who caused the damage in the first place. So you choose to be the better person, and sometimes that choice feels thankless. It feels like it's not enough. I used to struggle with that, but over time, I realized something. Staying grounded, staying compassionate, refusing to lash out, that has an impact. Whether we see it or not, it creates space for others to breathe, to calm down, to rethink their own path. There are so many people who are one bad day away from losing control. So many people barely holding themselves together. And in environments like that, sometimes the only way kindness and God can remain through these type of environments is through people who decide not to add to the chaos. People who have a conscience, people who take a breath instead of throwing a punch, who chooses to restrain instead of revenge. Those moments matter more than we admit, man. We really do a lot of things in secret and in shadow. Like, we really do a lot of good. Your decision not to react, even when you have every reason to, every excuse, every ounce of frustration pushing you towards it, every fiber of your being, that choice can change the direction of everything around you. And they know it. That's why the program is the program, like how it is. Because you give people chances. They don't want no hope. They don't want none of that. It gives others a chance they might not have had if they ran into someone else. You was in that car that day, so none of them got hurt that day. You was walking with them, so nobody ain't shoot them or try to rob them. It gives the situation a chance to calm, to shift, to grow. And God sees that. He's a living witness to the good that you do, even when nobody notices, even when nobody present. So live in the truth of what you endured and the strength it took not to become what hurt you. Be honest with yourself about the reality of what happened and who you choose to be in the middle of it. Speak that truth and stand in it and keep moving forward with it as your foundation. Tell yourself the truth about the situation and let the situation confirm it for you. And all you need to do is speak it into existence and continue to exist within it. Thus you allow the truth to confirm your existence, not deception, not man, woman.